Yo, what's up guys? It's Incredible Adam and I'm here today to give you guys some more insight when it comes to trying to be successful in the top lane. I made a video with a few tips about top lane, but in this one we're going to get more into the meat and potatoes and see if it helps us grind it out together. In my experience, there are days where you can win every game or you can lose every game. Sometimes it's probably better to just take a break after a few losses to stop yourself from going on tilt and then going into every other game with a negative attitude. But let's just jump right into the masteries here. When I run tanky top laners, I go 12, 0, and 18. These masteries are, in my opinion, the best option for champs like Darius, Garen, Fiora, Gangplank, and just most bruisers in the top lane. And when I'm playing AP tank in top, I'm still going 12, 0, 18, but I'm just changing a few things around in the ferocity tree. I also have a Thunderlord's tree for like a Graves top or maybe a Jax or a Jarvan and things like that, but I'll go into that a little bit later. Runes I run for my AD tanks are AD Quints, AD Reds, flat armor yellows, and flat MR blues. That's pretty standard for a lot of AD champs in general in top lane. For my AP laners, I go AP Quints, Magic Pen Reds, flat armor yellows again, but I have scaling MR. I also have a few other pages to fit specific champs, but I'll go over that in another video. The first thing I want to jump into when it comes to trying to get better at League isn't just a top lane tip, it's just something for League in general. Trying to keep the team together in shot calling fights. Like this entire game we were getting trashed. I was doing okay in lane, but we were making some pretty bad plays overall, and our jungler got on tilt and gave up pretty early into the game, like 8 minutes or so. So throughout the game he was just making bad plays and just didn't really care about the outcome of it. So keeping that in mind, the best chance I had to win this game would have been to be patient and take advantage of the other team's slip up. You'll see how the other team starts to just bulldog into our base because they feel like they've already broken us and they already have the game won. But seeing how I was able to look at the situation of Wu being low and knowing that once I dunk Wukong, I can dunk everyone else on their team. So the one slip up that they had of pushing while their team was low against the Darius turned into us acing their team, taking Baron, then shoving right back up into mid lane, winning one more fight in mid lane in front of their base, and then winning the game. And that all came from being patient and knowing when to pull the trigger in fights. Next thing I want to talk about is helping the rest of your team out during laning phase. There are a few ways to help out your team when you're top and it's still early in the game. Doing a simple roam to mid or maybe wandering into their jungle when you're far ahead could help a lot. Also, giving the kill to the person you gank helps them stay relevant in the game if they're struggling, and sometimes even if they're not struggling. It'll help them keep an advantage over their lane mate. Last thing I want to talk about is going to be threat assessing. If we look at this fight at the Rift Herald, you'll see things start to go a little south as their team collapses in on us. Now they're all pretty low, but the Malphite here with me was a support this game, so his impact isn't going to be anything amazing. So I just went through the steps of deciding what the best plan of finishing off their team would be. I figured Rengar is low enough to just pop from the ult, Lissandra will die pretty quickly as well, and Riven has my mark on, so she'll just get shredded after the other two die, so that's exactly what I do. After I kill Riven, I see Vayne's a little late to the party, so I just run her around while Warmogs and the Garen passive heal me up, wasting her time, while Yasuo is taking bot. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Please look forward to the next video. I thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down there. You guys can catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/IncredibleAdam. I'll have that link in the description box. Thanks so much for watching. Catch y'all next time.